Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 356 of A Course in Miracles. Again, we begin reflecting on the question, what am I? And then today's lesson is, sickness is but another name for sin. Healing is but another name for God. The miracle is thus a call to Him. And we pray, Father, you promised you would never fail to answer any call your Son might make to you. It does not matter where he is, what seems to be his problem, nor what he believes he has become. He is your Son, and you will answer him. The miracle reflects your love, and thus it answers him. Your name replaces every thought of sin, and who is sinless cannot suffer pain. Your name gives answer to your Son, because to call your name is but to call his own. Now, I don't want to say anything judgmental toward people who are sick, because that's not my place. I'm just going to talk about, though, really the communication I have with my body. I learned a long time ago that my body's always trying to tell me something. It's always trying to guide me on the way to right. I don't know why cancer exists. I don't know why people have chronic pain. I don't know. So this has nothing to do with that. This is just, I'm just going to talk about my own experience. And what I've learned is that my body tries to tell me things. So if I'm tired, it tells me that I need rest. I need to make some changes and get more rest. If I'm sick, something is not quite right. Again, it might be an opportunity for me to get rest because I've been running myself too hard. Louise Hay wrote a book about healing yourself, that there's always a message in our aches and pains. I don't know if it's always true, but I know for myself when something doesn't feel right, like when I have a queasy feeling in my stomach, for example, I'll often do some journaling and say, what's going on in my life right now? Is my body telling me that I ate the wrong food? Or is it telling me that I'm on the wrong path, making some mistakes in my decisions? It's very important to do that. And I think, to me, that's what this lesson is talking about, is listening to what our bodies are trying to tell us, because they guide us on the way to God. I went to a healing touch practitioner a number of years ago, and it was very enlightening. In fact, she was able to point something out in my life. My subconscious was speaking to me in my body. There was something that wasn't right, that I needed to make some changes with, at least in my attitude. And it really was very enlightening. And I was able to approach the situation with much more wisdom. So that's what I'm talking about here. And I think at least that's what I gather from this lesson, is really listening to how God speaks to us through our bodies. And that's all I think I'm going to say about that. But I really do try to do that. If something's off, I'll even journal about it, figure out what's going on here. And I've really found that has worked very well for me. And it's really cool to see that pointed out in this course, of them understanding what they're saying correctly. So thank you so much for joining me today. May God bless you abundantly, and I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Peace be with you.